Boom, boom, boom. Coffee. Ink spots. I really would like to hear that, but I've already got 800,000 copyright hits as is. So, as you may remember, we got Mighty Mighty Power Armor, the Brotherhood of Steel's willing to throw down with me. There are two more places to really go. Two more places of all places to really, really go. And they are both super mutant related. And I'm going to run around and see if I can't find that shuttlecraft or whatever. Oh boy. All right. Okay, you brought your friends. That's great. I brought Proton Gun. So fuck you in the eyes. You're made of garbage. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna run around and go do that, and try to find that ray gun, because that thing is so fucking cool. Shooting all your friends. Shooting all your friends. Look at that. Oh my god, he killed me. Look at that. Look at that. I was hit for 181 hit points. Minus 70, minus 80, minus 90, minus 100, minus 110. Holy shit. I love this game. It'll wake you up and be like, hey, Tex, I know you were doing your intro. Guess what? Time to die. And you're like, but I don't want to die. And it's like, yeah, we talked that over amongst the boys and we think it's time for you to die. And I'm like, well, shit on a shingle. Again, best armor in game. No, I don't think you can get 110 hit points or 180 or whatever. I don't think you can do that. Well, no, you might be able to. It might be possible. Somebody asked me, what would I do if I won that $1 billion lottery? I would buy the rights to Fallout and take it away from Bethesda. And then I would hire the original dudes, and I would say, bring this into a modern engine that's moddable, please. Bring this to a modern engine that's moddable, and just bring... I would bring Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and New Vegas. And I know that would cost a lot of money. I wouldn't pay a fucking dime. I wouldn't pay a fucking dime in advertisement. I wouldn't pay a fucking dime in influencers. I wouldn't pay a dime in streamers. I wouldn't pay a dime in goddamn anything other than game development. I'd do Fallout 1. I'd do Fallout 2. Yeah. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good random one. See the remains of Peasant. And he had a stealth boy. What was he stepped on? I don't know. Oh, I love these. There's a bunch of really weird ones. And they're all pretty funny. So I'm gonna roam around the waste and see if I can't find some of them. Because they're quite funny. Yeah, I would do Fallout 1 and 2 as is, and then I would rebuild New Vegas. I would completely rebuild New Vegas. I would absolutely say, all right, guys, what can we do to bring this to modern standards? Oh no, a group of hostile gangers burst forth. Okay. Knock, knock, fucko. What is a leather jacket not a leather jacket? When it runs like rainwater. Oh, dead. How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you? How dare you, sir? No, I'm not heartless when it came to Fallout 4. I think they did some things decentish. Being able to build up a civilization would be kind of neat, if done competently. Not just the 4 people wandering around, saying the same thing over and over again. I think you could really make it something interesting. That's just me. Actually, I've reached a point in the game where I don't need to loot everything. But I would like to see New Vegas with all of its mods incorporated, or all the good mods incorporated. Hell, I'd hire Steven to do it. I'd say, here's all the gameplay things we want in the game, and all the content for New Vegas, and get them to build it on a modern engine. Shit, I'd be like, yeah, can you build it in the Crisis engine? RPG Crisis engine. And, yeah, the full game, full shebang, and moddable. And I'd be like, please enjoy. Oh, yeah. Aqua skulls in my fingers. Okay, that's valid. Counterpoint. I shoot plasma with this ray gun. Anyone else have any declarations? Anyone? Anyone at all? Hit for no damage. Jesus. I'm gonna shoot him. Ow. Here's a good question. If you could have any gun from any video game or fantasy setting, what would it be? I've heard some good ones. Ooh, a level, a level, a level. Now I'm the devil. Satan status has been achieved. I think I may roam around till I get another level. I mean, I can just go kill a whole town, but... Because the next thing to get up, I think, would be at this point... well, science is at 97. Repairs at 94. What about speechifying? Yeah, I could get that up there. That'd be fun. But yeah, any gun from any fantasy setting or game. I would personally want like a las gun from 40K. And the reason I'd want a las gun from 40K is self-charging magazines if you leave them out in the sun. Reliable, accurate, idiot-proof. The rats are upon us. Alright. 57 hit points. Uh-huh. How dare you? There is temptation to play Fallout 2 after this. I want you guys to know there is temptation to do that. Because Fallout 2 is fucking great. But I really want to play Arcanum. I think the time is now to play Arcanum. The time is now. Because I fucking love Arcanum, and it's been stuck in the back of my head, and I love it for 10 billion reasons. And I can't not play it. Let me tell you about this guy named Tom. Alright? Now, I don't think this is going to be a very popular Let's Play. I think a lot of people are going to find this, despite the fact I labeled this as, I labeled this very clearly. Very, very clearly as Fallout 1997, Fallout Original, Fallout Interplay. I did all my tags. I labeled it through the YouTube system where you type in the exact name of the game and find it. Did it through all the tags and everything else. And, you know what? I get a bone to pick in the boneyard. I have a bone to pick. I know that this is probably not going to be very popular except by people who have lost their way, and that's fine. If it does, I have to get this out there. There's this guy named Tom, right? And Tom is a guy who watches my channel. And Tom's crazy, man. Tom is fucking crazy. Tom is fucking crazy, man. I'd like to buy some weapons for Zach. I just need to need to top off on my plasma. But no, Tom is crazy, man. I asked him to change the brakes out on my car. I paid him, and he said, I need $500. And I said, well, that seems kind of steep, you know? He said, $500 or I cut your brake lines, fucko. And I said, all right. And he put tiny little wheels on there, like little lawnmower wheels. And my car looks ridiculous. This other time, Tom was in the park, right? He was in the park just shouting at birds, just shouting. I mean, he was screaming at birds. He was screaming them right out of the tree. I mean, right out of the tree. They would just sit up there. They'd be fine. They would be minding their own bird business, and he would shout them out of the tree. And I said, Tom, you can't shout at birds like that. And he said, fuck you, Tex. Fuck you, your channel's substandard, and I don't like you, and you smell bad. I said, Tom, that seems kind of mean. And then Tom slapped me. He slapped me with a bird he had caught. He just had this bird, and I'm like, where'd you get this bird, Tom? And he says, I'm the Ayatollah of Birdola. And I said, that makes no sense. Another time, Tom was on a date with this girl, and she was, you know, really good looking, real nice girl, you know? I mean, just really well put together, really polite, kind, and everything. And Tom was like, what's your favorite number? And she said, 7. And he said, wrong, and he just farted. And, I mean, he didn't stop farting until she got off the table. I mean, it was one long fart. I don't mean a series of farts. Just one. And it went up and down in volume like an air raid siren. Another time, Tom drank a gallon of motor oil to try to prove to me that motor oil was not toxic. And according to Tom, it isn't. You know, just Tom things. Just Tom things. One time, Tom and I were out hunting, you know, for elk, and we were walking around with our rifles, and Tom shot everything. I mean, everything. Bird shot, fox shot, dog shot, hand shot, Cheney shot, everything. Another time, you know, Tom came over to my house, and he siphoned all the gas out of my car, and then he replaced the gas tank with bees. There was just a bunch of bees. There were bees in the gas tank. And I said, Tom, why did you do that? And he said, well, it's a Model B. Get it? And I said, Tom, that's fucking horrible, dude. That's fucking horrible. I mean, he's always cutting up, man. He combs his hair. He combs his hair with bacon fat. He will cook a mess of bacon in the morning. And he'll run his comb through the grease and then comb his hair, and his hair is crispy. And birds are pecking at it and shit. And he says, don't touch him. I like the birds. And I said, Tom used to shout at birds. And he said, we've made peace now. Another time, Tom was drinking gas. He was just drinking gasoline. And I said, why are you doing this, Tom? And he said, got to keep my motor running. Another time I was having a barbecue, and I had a whole bunch of chickens on there, you know, with a lime zest and everything. They're all cooking up real nice. And, oh, here's the town where I killed everybody. Really nice time with chickens, and just cooking up some fried chicken for everybody, because I have these barbecues, and, you know, just having a good time. And Tom comes up and he says, how much for them chickens, old man? And I said, I'm not selling the chickens. And he said, how much for them chickens? Except he was like really mad. And I said, well, I'm not selling the chickens. They're just there. And he says, well, this is how much for those chickens. And he pissed the fire out. I mean, he just pissed it right out, which is impressive and disgusting. One time, Tom, Hurricane, swung his arms. Like, I mean, just fucking spinning. They were spinning like a top. His arms were just spinning. I mean, ridiculous fast. I mean, insane fast. You wouldn't believe how fast his arms spun. And he just walked on the drywall in my house. And, What happened was he just managed to make like an 8-foot hole in the wall. Pretty impressive, but also disruptive. Another time, Tom pulled the lights out of the ceiling. He pulled these lights out of the ceiling. I mean, these big, long fluorescent tubes in the kitchen. He started dual-wielding them. He started doing that Duel of the Fates, you know, by John Williams, like, bam, 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 bam. I said, Tom, don't do that. You don't know anything about Mercury. You shouldn't play with those. And he was like, bam, 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 and he just smashed them both into the wall. And I had to clean up shards of glass for days. Just want to tell you guys about Tom. These people have a bone to pick, so I gotta sort them out. I'm like John Wesley Hardin. I'm just shooting you because you make noise. Tom does this stuff all the time, man. One time I asked Tom if he wanted some corn, you know. Nobody's taking this place over. I'm gonna fight the mean man in the power armor. No, you're not. No, sir, you are not. Neither are you. You know, I didn't want to kill all these people, for the record. That made me do it. I shot one on accident in this huge fight, and then they all turned on me in unison. Yeah, one time Tom had this corn, and he was like, he said, we're gonna have some cream corn. I said, Tom, that's just corn, and they threw it in my coffee, and he's like, there's cream in that in there, bitch, and I was like, God damn, Tom. Another time, Tom just put a whole bunch of ears of corn in the microwave, and Jesus Christ, if it didn't make popcorn, he just did it. Just want to tell you some Tom things. Oh, look, these people are fine with me. A lot of these people are perfectly fine. They don't give a fuck. I'm like, hey, sorry I had to shoot everybody in town. They're like, hey, rent's cheap now. I'm like, well, you know, look on the bright side. And I didn't go out of my way to kill everybody, even though I came back here specifically to do that. I'm just gonna say that this is what happens. This is what happens when you fuck with me. I really don't like the fact that I had to kill everybody, but, you know, sometimes life happens, and I'm going to give you this armor and these shotgun shells because you predicted the future, and I did. That's all $20. All right. But yeah, it's been an interesting life. Tom's a crazy guy, man. He used to go around town finding where all the bums were standing around in the winter. You know, people standing around, and he would give them blankets. And I said, Tom, that's really nice of you, you know, thinking of other people. Little did I know the blankets were actually infested with, you know, fleas. He'd apparently just left them in the backyard, and he was doing that. And he said the intent was to, quote, decrease the surplus population. I said, Tom, that's fucking cruel. And he said, that's fucking life, son. He was throwing gang signs. Tom is a violent man. He likes to start fights by picking up pieces of iron that are laying around, like rebar, and he just bends them around his neck. And he'll scream shit like, I have the power. And if anyone like questions what kind of power or why, he fucks them all up. I mean, all of them. He just, like I said, he windmills his arms and they die. They die fucking horribly. Tom's like that. Oh, she won't help me unless I put the gun away. Country roads, take me hoes, be-de-doo, do-do-do, copyright, gun cargo, according to YouTube, do-do-do. Like how you offer nothing for nothing. She's like, it's not good enough. Yeah, damn it, woman. What do you want from me? One time Tom came over and filled my car's tires with water. He did it with an air compressor and a hose. Don't know how he did it, but he filled them with water, and I said, my car's handling like shit. He's like, yeah, it's because your tires are full of water, dummy. And then he laughed for like 10 minutes. One time Tom went to the grocery store and he pulled the wrappers off all the cheese. All the cheese. You know how they have that little bunker area in the grocery store where they keep all the high dollar cheese? Tom just went in there. He just unwrapped it and he just started jamming it all in his mouth, one brick at a time. And I mean, usually I can't. Oh my God, a Nuka-Cola truck. Look at all those bottle caps. I've found this one early in the game before, and it's a godsend, because you go into town and you buy a competent gun. Yeah, Tom ate all that, and when the manager came over, manager's like, why are you doing this? And Tom said, I'm the king of cheese. And the guy said, yes, I've seen you from the pictures. And he gave him a sash that said king of cheese. And believe it or not, by law, Tom is allowed to eat all the cheese in the grocery stores. Now, if it's left the grocery stores, if it's like in someone else's cart, he can't eat it. But if it is, in fact, still in the wrapper in the store, Tom is allowed. I didn't know this. Apparently it's a Midwest thing, but Tom is the king of cheese. He was elected to this position. It's not inherited. Oh, look, more friends. Oh. What do you want, fuckos? All right. It's just you and me and this here death laser. First of all, I'm going to shoot that because gross. Flamethrower. Whoa! He killed his own friend with a flamethrower. Praise Zorg, baby. Man, that's amazing. Oh, yeah! Now, if you do the heavy weapons and you get a flamethrower early, which you can in the Necropolis, the flamethrower is fucking great. I mean, it is genuinely good. Early game, you win. Like, when no one has any armor, you just win. It's like, hey, welcome to Flamethrower Town, population your face, and you just burn it off. But going down the heavy weapons route early game is a gambit. I mean, it is not easy. It is in fact the opposite of easy. It is in fact turbo hard. It is turbo super duper ultra hard. It is not the easiest thing in the world. Oh wow, 1 hit point. Goddamn. But I've seen somebody do, because like I said, when this game came out, it was a game changer. And everyone I knew in my little circle of friends played this. And so we would use actually this printout. You would print out your builds and then show each other. I had a friend who had a 3-ring binder of all the builds. And he was the keeper of builds, which was kind of cool. And we all like autographed them like they were famous or something, and we had our builds and we talked about what was best. And you know, oh man, I'm the dumb brute, you know, like barbarian build, or I'm the high damage dealer like sniper build. And everybody had a build. The sniper builds are really fucking dangerous. The gunslinger builds are really fucking dangerous, especially if you can get that 223 pistol earlier on. Because it's all AP. You just kill people, and they all die. And it's awesome to a point. Oh, fruit. Free fruit. I'll have some of that, yeah. Are those boxes of fruit? I mean, hey, free fruit, man. I love fruit. Except for peaches. I do not like peaches. I think it's because there's a pit in there. But I like cantaloupe and lots of other stuff. You gain 2 hit points. What if it said you gain 2 fruit hit points? And I'm like, what? It's like they're temporary. It's like something Gary Gygax would say. You have gained 2 fruit hit points. What do you do? But no, I like... Seeing as this has the potential to become popular, though I seriously doubt, I think the only people who are going to show up are people who are fucking lost and will leave nasty comments. So please, 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 please keep an eye out for those. Mainly because it will be really funny. You will be laughing your ass off at all the people who are like, even though this is clearly labeled and all the metadata and in the titles, I thought this was Fallout 76 and da. You will see that. Because people are fucking dumb. Oh, look, a gang. Oh, a knife. Alright. Bye-bye. It's an ambush, and this area is radioactive. Isn't that cute? Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Roar! No. Ray gun! Your weapons will be my trophies. No. I will melt you with the powers of Jesus. Let me take my rat axe. Trying to grab some loot while I can. Now, if memory serves, radiation dissipates fairly quickly. It's called the rule of sevens. So, if you want to figure out radiation exposure and all that, there's actually quite a few booklets out there published by your friendly civil defense. You'll find a lot of books and manuals out there on that. But radiation goes pretty quick. And I'm not sure if we could cause a nuclear winter. I think we could cause a bit of damage. I mean, high levels of radiation are gonna persist, especially in a full, total thermonuclear war. Come on, I'm trying to find... I want another level. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for another level. I really want one. But yeah, Arcanum is probably gonna be next. I don't know when. I haven't shot it yet, but this is all being recorded in late October. So this is me planning ahead. But yeah, it looks like all the Fallout 76 people have been paid off, because you can't even find a negative review of it, because everyone is like, here's what I learned, here's all the classes, this is the greatest game ever, oh my god, me and my friends did this, and it's like, what about an average person playing it? Look, this guy is streaming an early version. Well, is it any good? Only positive things may be said, otherwise, lawyers. I prefer more the let's play a game and say what it is. But trying to find a negative review nowadays. Like one that's actually negative. The people who used to routinely call bullshit are either really, really snarky now to where the bullshit is glided over as just the person being snarky. Or you have, I mean, shit, Total Biscuit died. And I don't like anything, so you're not going to trust my reviews. That and I don't play new shit. For the most part. I mean, the latest updated game I play is, well, actually, probably the most updated game of all time is PlayStation 13. Though I do play some newer stuff. It usually takes a lot of prying and prodding for the Legion to get me to play anything. They're like, Tex, play this game. And I'm like, I don't want to. And they're like, Tex, play this game. I want to play this game. And I'm like, and we go back and forth. I'm looking for another level out here in the wastes. I know this is just killing time, but I'm just... I might play Arcanum a few times through. I might play Arcanum a few times through. I just might. because I might do well, I might do Dick Wizard, and then I might do like Gunslinger, and then I might do Trash Panda, and then I might do. There's a few builds that are pretty notorious, and I'm gonna walk through some of them and show different things each time. Not necessarily different outcomes, because I think there's really just a good and a bad outcome with many variations on how you arrived at there. Because when it gets to the big bad evil end, or big bad good end, in Arcanum, the real difference is all the subtle choices you made to get there. So it's kind of like saying the Allies win World War II or the Allies lose World War II. The Nazis win or the Nazis lose. And that's the big binary. But all the choices made, who rises and falls, who dies and lives, what happens to certain towns, blah, 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 that's more subtle. So the diversion point, the point of divergence is the end. But in between, there's a lot of different little things. I love Arcanum. I mean, I spent a bajillion hours playing Arcanum as a kid. How close are we? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. All right. I'm gonna go to the Boneyard and trade out one more time, because I don't think I'm gonna find another level out here. It's getting to the point where you can find another level, but it's probably not gonna happen. You need to kill lots of super mutants in order to get those kinds of levels. I'm just gonna leave. I need the ammo. They're not worth it. I might eventually play Fallout 2, because Fallout 2 is still really fucking good, and it has some really good moments in there. Especially the base, where you can get that sergeant to lose his fucking mind, is hilarious. I mean, that's been memed 1,000 times. Back when memes were new. Oh man, there's that is some fun shit. Oh my god. Oh. This is the Brotherhood. They're just probably hanging out and shit. Oh, well, the guy's like, "I'll move." You can tell someone with a paint tool is just like, doodle-doot, doodle-doot-doot. If you run across this guy's early game and you've never played Fallout, you're like, what the fuck? What the shit, dude? That is some big crazy the first time you see that. But yeah, I would say ultimately you really need to play the original Fallout. You really need to play Fallout 2. If you haven't played original Fallout, play Fallout 2. Those two are going to be everything. I would say Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Fallout New Vegas are the best of the series. Fallout New Vegas did a very good job. Even though I don't care for the engine, I don't care for the instability, they did a really fucking good job. And it shows. It's a lot of love put into that fucking game to make it work. And I really thought that was probably one of the best role-playing game experiences. Because the thing is, even as fucked as Fallout New Vegas was, and how buggy Fallout New Vegas was, and how unfinished Fallout New Vegas was, it is still rated by many to be one of the greatest RPGs ever made, which has to fucking rankle Todd Howard, because he thinks that the shit he created is really great. And yeah, Skyrim was fantastic, but the Fallout stuff just is nowhere near as good, because you bought something else and tried to make it yours, and everyone's gonna know that. But yeah, New Vegas is great. Now, Fallout Tactics, even though being retconned and non-canonical, wasn't bad. Fallout Tactics is not a bad game. It's actually a really decent game. It is non-canonical. It is not. It's definitely been retconned, but it's not a bad game. And I enjoy it. I mean, I played it several times. I do find it to be a good game. It's difficult and very pleasant, and you can do many interesting things with it. And I think it's a fun game to play. But it's like I said, it's non-canonical. It's not something that you can actually say is part of the universe anymore. Though I think it could fit in. I think it could fit in the universe.
We wish you the best.
I think it could fit in the universe. Let's go down the stairs. Knowledge is life. I agree. Just a bunch of people out in leather doing studious things. But yeah, I really might play Fallout 2. I might play Fallout Tactics in time if Steven can be persuaded to help me again. I might play New Vegas again. You would really have to say very nice things to Mr. Steven to get him to do that for me. I mean, he would have to be persuaded in very polite terms in order to put that mod list together for me. And I need to beat his Skyrim mega mod list, which I might do over Christmas. And by beat, I mean actually play. So I've got a lot of RPGs set up for the next full year. As far as strategy stuff, some people have been asking about that. I'm probably going to do another Empire playthrough. But first, I have to do, once I beat Xenonauts, I'm going to replace the Xenonauts footage with, once that's done, I'm going to try, oh, look, these guys again. Okay, good day. No issue with you, just stand around. Good day. Once the Xenonauts issue, I'm going to, or once Xenonauts is done, I'm going to do one of my favorites of all time, which is Jagged Alliance 2, which is a game that they've tried to rebuild many times and failed. Yeah, so I got a lot of strategy and stuff, so keep your eyes peeled. All right, where's my Brotherhood? There they are! Rocket launcher miniguns. Oh, yeah. Here's what's cool. Check this out. You can use this radio. There's a squeal of static, then you hear a deep voice over the radio. Command to patrol. Command to patrol. What's your status? Over. Nothing is wrong here. We're fine. How are you? Look, see, look. Command, we are under attack by a large group of armed humans. Request assistance. Over. Gamma Sector, Omicron, Delta, Beta. Let's see, 4 miles south by southwest. And then look, you can draw off the mutants. Some people are like, Tex, why'd you keep the radio? Because I remember that from my childhood. Oh, the feels right now. Oh, it's such a warm feeling of nostalgia and pain. If I knew then what I knew now, I'd still probably do it the same way. I like how super mutants have that Bluto walk. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. All right. You're welcome, because I'm awesome. Hi, we're here to shoot our way into the base. Ow. 2 hit points. That's dickery. How about the eyes? Oh. Brotherhood of Steel. Thank you. I'll take those. Taking his holotape. Laser rifle. And grenade, comma. You know what? I'm taking that laser rifle. Taking his grenades. Here we go, boys. Oh, security code is required to unlock it. Oh no. Delta experiment, mutant transmissions, alpha experiment, Breeze regular transmissions, code 101597. Mutants are dumb. Alright, I'm here by myself. Now, I have multiple options. You can sneak through all this shit. But I think you know I'm not gonna do that. I think you know what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna take it. Texas gonna make it. Hello, Mr. Fucko. Oh my god. What was that? 16 hit points. You fucking dick with your fucking late bazooka. That's what I think of you. Welcome to Skeleton Town. Now, you can also get the rocket launcher fairly early in the game. Look at these guys being dumb. Because you don't have to fight these guys. You can just run around them. But I think it's more fun to... Well, alright. Let me... Yeah, you can just, like, leave them alone. You don't have to, but you can. See these barriers? These suck. Alright, let's get over here into the computer. Oh, it seems to be damaged. Thank God I am repairman's. Oh. Not physically damaged, but corrupted data. Science. What is your function? Artificial intelligence. Terminal is part of WLAN Matrix. Network to optimize remote unit operations. What are you controlling? Of all General Atomics International Industrial Robots. What programs are you running? Oh, repair, hearts. Let's see. Movement, repair, pest control. Terminate, end hearts. Oh. Modify pest control. Small living, non-living, or unauthorized. Let's see. Unauthorized. Current setting is unauthorized. Change to all, none, small, living, large living pests. Set parameters on movement. Alright, let's see. Just sensor parameters. Sensors 76. Alright. Play hearts. This terminal wins. Thank you for the game. Alright, so I got the robots on my side. There's lots of boxes in there. Oh, it appears that some of them are dead. Oh, no. You know, that's fucking tragic. But, it's expected because they're fucking dumb. Bazooka. See, this is where you can get in trouble. You can get in trouble in here because They have a lot of fucking firepower, and you are made of meat. Firepower plus his meat equals less meat. I'm just saying. Keep your stick on the ice. We're all pulling for you, right? Oh, man. Just gonna run around with my fucking rifle. Alright, I'm really tempted to go in here and square these guys away. It's a force field. Where is there? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hit this and run around the corner. I'm gonna shoot this guy, though, in the eyes. Alright, now watch this. Now you run. You just run around the corner, and they all will charge through this force field and get hurt a little bit, and you just shoot them one at a time. And they all have fucking bazookas. Of course they do. And miniguns. Oh my god, they're all gonna kill each other. This is gonna be fucking great. Look at that. I'm gonna try to kill all these guys for lots of awesome. Yeah, just gonna run around the corner. What you gonna do about it? There we go. Oh, human weapons cannot harm me. Wrong. No. Oh, the base is on alert. As you can see, they set an alarm off. Yeah, see, they're not wearing armor. You can do this whole thing without raising an alarm. I'd rather let people know I'm here. Next. Who is stupid enough to anger us? Me. That would be me. M-E. That's what you get. Oh, no. Eyes. Oh, man. You guys are so dumb. Look at all these rockets. I mean, see, now this is the Bonanza level. If you have the large guns or big guns perk, or sorry, build, it's just missiles. It's missiles for days. All you do at this point is kill everything, and you'll be fine. You just kill everything. You can get levels very quickly through this part, but look, 3 hit points, that's outrageous. Eyes. Alright, now we run. Well, I'm not going to run all the way around. I'm just going to run to where they have to come at me one at a time, bro. Because the bazooka dudes are the dangerous ones. Alright, let's just go ahead and solve his problem. That was not solving it. I'm a bit upset. I may be in trouble. Time to just do standard shots. Oh no, the fucking minigun. That would be crazy to be standing right next to a guy with a minigun that's just bouncing off and you're like, no. Yep, thanks. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Just rounds bouncing off, going to the wall and stuff, and you're like, yep, nope, I'm good. Thank you. Now, some people are going to hate me for saying that Fallout 4 did get some things right, and the thing they got right was power armor. Power armor feels like power armor in Fallout 4. It feels like an exoskeleton suit you put on that helps you. It feels good. And the gunplay in 4 was surprisingly good. I thought it was going to be terrible, and the gunplay in 4 was good. He's talking to his friends, and then he's melted. Yeah, 4 had good gunplay. I liked it. I thought it was good. Oh, well, I fucked that up. Oh, these guys are really dumb. Who is stupid enough to anger us? How do you sleep on those little beds? It's rhetorical question day. And I am Phasor Man. Great Western philosopher Phasor Man. Oh no, he shot me with his gun. Okay, shoot me. Shoot me, baby. Ow. 46 hit points, holy shit. He did. I said shoot me, baby, and he shot me. However, I'm better at this. Let's see what kind of book they're reading, huh? What's it, Guns and Bullets? I think they're just pawing at the textures and being like, this good gun. Probably making the same arguments that people do on gun forums all the time. Someone will start a thread. AK-47 versus AR-15. And you will see the mall ninjas crawl out of the woodwork and be like, AK-47 will just jam because it's Russian technology and metric doesn't do well in imperial countries. And then you'll have the AR, the AK-47 guys that'll go, every AR-15 ever made is made of plastic and will explode. And you will just see rage from both sides, both camps. My other favorite one of recent to start as a troll thread for those guys is Best 44 Magnum Ruger Renhawk versus Smith & Wesson 29. And you will find people without an understanding of metallurgy try to explain how hard metal is. Oh, look, robots have come out to play. Cool. Gonna have to kill them? No, they're cool. Be cool, robots. Yeah, pretty... Oh, man. Come on, robots. Why don't you patrol a larger area, like the one that's full of super mutants? Jesus. Alright, anyways, oh, man. It's starting to actually hurt. Alright, I want you to watch me do this. Engage sneakery! I'm just gonna sneak across this hallway. I don't think they buy it. I'm sneaking. Can't you see I'm sneaking? Can't you see me sneaking? This is a stealth attack, alright? Can't believe you can't see me sneak in my stealth attack. It's bullshit. I just want to play on the computer. I just want to play some backgammon. Why are you doing this? Alright, fuck it. Let's get in here. I'm gonna walk in here. I'm gonna make them come to me one at a time. Looks like I only drew a few off, but I want to get in those lockers, and I want to... Excuse me, sir! That is outrageous behavior. I'm your guest. That's it. That is fucking it. I'm gonna shoot you right in the eyes. Yeah, that's what you get, being a jerk. I'm your guest, sir. You will suffer great. Oh, man. Yeah, Fallout 1997. This was an awesome game back then. At first, people were like, it's just Lost in the Wastelands and Random Adventure. And then they started going, oh, wait. The special system has something to it. It's very special. And then everyone rolled their eyes. Alright, so here we go. But yeah, if you want to see gun nerds explode, like real, oh my god, he's got a plasma gun. We have a problem, Houston. Eyes. He has a problem, I mean. But if you want to see... Oh, plasma guns. That is not what I wanted to see, boys. Now we have a problem. They actually have weapons. Rather heavily armed, these super mutants. Oh man, I died. Brutal. I'm gonna have to do better, aren't I? So anyways, yeah, if you want to see like gun people lose their fucking minds, I highly recommend doing the troll route and saying Ruger Red Hawk versus Model 29, and you will see people's brains explode from trying to contain this. They will be like, you can't do that. Oh man, they put up the barriers. Why is this guy still alive? You're a jerk. Is it because of the alert? Am I not allowed to have fun anymore? Do I have to go all the way around and disable everything? Because I will. You know I will. Fine. Yeah, this place gets a little more dicey after the alert, but that's fine. Hi, I work here. And they're like, you do not work here. And I'm like, I totally work here. Fucking base, fucking alerts. I should be able to just turn them off. Be like, yeah, power outage, random accident. No reason to worry here. Hello, XP. How you doing? At least it's not Deathclaws with miniguns. Yeah. That's the sound of melting. The 300 XP apiece. I could be in a level here pretty soon. Ah, damn it. They've all locked up. Looks like I need to do more hacking. Need to slice into this computer system. Need to slice in. Oh, Robo-Brain? What? Do they wander into the field? They're not that smart, you know. Yeah. They are not that smart. Alright, I think I know how to deal with the next area. Oh my god, quit doing that. Please stop doing that. Please stop. I'm asking you nicely. Well, teamwork. 18 hit points. Man, these guys are getting good. Ba-da-da. And you guys are dumb, robots. Alright, robots, you gonna do some patrols now? Just now you're gonna do some fucking patrols? Just now because you think you're awesome? Well, I need to do some stuff around the house, so I'll be back. You'll see. Next time.